Okay, so here we have a Mitsubishi Mighty Max or something like that, right? Actually, never really knew what this thing was. Oh, it's an Isuzu. It's an Isuzu pup. I thought this was a Mitsubishi this whole time. Anyways, I did a previous video on this when this customer brought this thing into me. And if you have not seen that, there's no point in watching this video. Go back and watch that one. That one shows the goofball shit that was going on with this truck. So it came in with a lot of problems. So I'm just gonna jump on all the things that we did, and obviously there's still a lot left to be done. I was on a budget on this job, so found a grill, painted the grill, found headlights, put the headlights in. We found a bumper, painted the bumper. He wanted blinkers. But did not want to pay for the blinkers that go in the factory bumper. So I wired up some trailer light blinkers for him that I had. And that way he could just, if he ever wants to buy the factory ones, he could plug the factory ones in, screw those in. We painted the whole entire thing. Put some flames on it for him. In the last video, there was no lug nuts. We put lug nuts on the tires. This came in with Vortec fuel injection that was all jacked up and a million wires and a million problems. So I just put a Edelbrock manifold, Holley carburetor, put a normal air filter on it, put an ATI distributor on the 4.3, put a battery with a hold down. Everything's really dirty right now. Ended up finding, we could not find a radiator for this truck for the Isuzu thing. So that is out of a Honda Civic that ended up working. We ended up building mounts for it. Got a phone call, just like always. So we built some little mounts for that radiator, got it in there nice and solid. We found some hoses that work really well, put an electric fan on, put a generic fuse box, wired it in, did all the wiring, but I did like a automation style distribution system. So grounds, powers, that's all the blinker system and everything like that. Ended up building a bracket for the proportioning valve. We put a disc drum proportioning valve from CPP, built all the lines. We put the brake booster out of the Blazer in this thing, built all of the brake lines from front to back. What else got done under here? Oh, they had a big hole in the back of the firewall right back there. So we sealed up all of that hole. They had one of those massive distributors, so they cut the firewall out so the distributors with the coils would fit back in there. So we put the coil over here. Found a hood for it. Got the hood painted. Did not want to do windshield wipers. The relay and everything's already wired inside the box, so it just needs the wires if he ever wants to run it. Hood latch cable, ended up just making it simple. Like I said, this was on a budget for sure. We did end up doing the exhaust. I tucked up the exhaust on the whole thing. We moved the fuel pump to this side. It's accessible. Redid all the wires. Let me see if I'll get a good video of the exhaust. So, had to redo all the exhaust, all brand new. I can't really get under this thing, but anyways, it's done. Nothing hanging down. That's how low the transmission is hanging down on this thing. Watch this. Ugh. There's my hand. There's the bottom of the transmission. Not quite 3 fingers high. Oh, that's the bottom of the oil pan. That's the oil pan. That's the transmission. These are the drains. So, almost a hand length high on that. We built him a steel dash, put some speakers in it, speedometer, RPM, fuel level, volts, oil pressure, water temperature. Got interrupted by a phone call again. So, radio. One is ignition, one is to turn on the fuse box. We fixed the transmission. Starts, runs, idles, drives. Like I said, got the windshield wipers all wired in for when he wants that. Turn signals. Lights. So that's dims, brights. Oh, we got them. So door panels. Didn't have door panels, couldn't find door panels, so made some steel door panels for this. Blocked everything off. He's gonna take care of it, but it's gonna be remote pop locks or whatever. But got the door panels made. Found a seat that fits in it, got it reupholstered. Got his little exhaust system welded on here. Some tail lights in it, used tail lights. Found a roll pan for it, found a tailgate for it. Got a windshield put in it. Brand new windshield. All the wiring done as good as I can do it for the budget that I was on. That's pretty much everything. So it runs and drives now. Tucked up everything underneath as good as I can. We fixed a lot of the suspension, was about to fall apart on it. Oh, the steering wheel. We actually put a new hub on the steering wheel. Got everything bolted in with it. It was held on by like a lug nut, just barely. It was real rattly when it came. Show you the underneath of the dash. So all of the dash is removable and all the wires will come with it. Oop. So everything's kind of tied up and everything underneath the dash. But the cool part is, so it all goes into one bulk plug-in. So this is everything for the dash right here. So that'll come out. And all the dash will come out with all the wiring because I built the dash on the bench. And then in here, kind of a pain in the butt to get to, but you can quarter turn this guy. And that comes out, and that's all the wiring. So that's everything to the dash. And this is everything to the engine bay. And then all that unplugs with Deutsch connectors. So fuse box will come out. That got built on the bench. My camera looks dirty. Hold on. So yeah, all the wiring is built where engine has its own harness. Man, that camera's jacked. Oh, there it goes. So everything is kind of separate harnesses, so you can take it apart. Everything got built on the bench. Anyways, should not have taken on this project. Should not have done any of this work. Some of it was kind of fun. Driving it's funner than it should be. I am done with it though. He's going to come get it. He's going to do the rest of the work, hopefully. And I don't want to ever see it again, but figured I'd show you guys this since I kind of had a funny video of it before being so screwed up. And yeah, that hole right there was for a USB cigarette lighter. He wanted a USB cigarette lighter in there or whatever, but didn't end up putting one in. So, there's the end of the project. Oh, not all the projects are fun. So, but we have some that are. We've got the 68 C10 going in for LS swap. We've got a 70 GMC 4x4 getting in for restoration. 63 T-Bird waiting on funds to restore it. Got the Jeep we always play with. And we got a big pile of other projects here. So if you're new to the channel, maybe check out some of the other videos. Other than that, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. They're not all weird projects like that. I do some good work on some of these vehicles. But yeah, we will see you the next time. Thanks for watching.